everybody. Time for the weekly forecast. I'm a little later than usual. Sorry, I know. Hey man, I got a life too. Stuff comes up, gotta handle that business, you know. Anyway though, it is still the beginning of the week, so let's get this knocked out. For those of you who would like to find the information on how to go about scheduling a personal reading, please look in the description of this video. There y'all are. What's up? Eric, Ghost Murphy, Chatty Chicky. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Lucia, is that how you say that? Oh, now they're going too fast. I can't keep up. Margarita, Claire. What's up, y'all? Diamond Libra, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank you. All right, let's see. I'm trying to find a deck that'll talk to me real quick though. All right, let's go ahead and start it off. Let's see what we got coming in for Aries this week. Oh, one already jumped out, the Hangman. Didn't we just talk about this for the weekend? Pretty sure we did. Okay. Hang on, what's coming in for Aries, new or old? Anything new coming in or old coming back? What's going on for Aries? Somebody's hanging around waiting though, which kind of, well, I don't know, let's see. Could be sitting around waiting for something new to come in. Ah, Ace of Cups reversed. Okay, so an offer is not being made. Whoever it is that you're waiting on. Yep, see, more waiting. Waiting. It almost feels to me like past energy. Okay, there's somebody you're very strongly connected with. It could be a connection that you don't even want. Because I'm really feeling that. With this Three of Swords here, with the Three of Swords and the Lover's card, it feels to me like some of y'all feel connected to somebody that you would really rather not feel connected to. Some of you just wish you could turn this connection off. Could be blocked communication between the two of you. Oh, Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, both reversed. This is the Aries saga, isn't it? Pretty sure we've talked about this quite a bit. Here's you standing your ground, not making a move, not coming forward, not doing nothing. And guess what? They're doing the same thing. I feel like y'all, this feels like a competition almost. Like, here's you sitting around waiting on them. Here's them sitting around waiting on you. But y'all both feel this connection, though. Okay. Well, let's see if I can get a good look on how this person's feeling about you. I feel like they do want to work things out with you. They're very unhappy with what happened between the two of you. And I feel like they're assuming that you're unhappy with them, too. Yeah, they're keeping this to themselves. Keeping this to themselves, trying to find somebody new. They're making it look like they're moving on, but I don't really think that they are, honestly. I think y'all both feel this connection. Yeah, you do. If you came to this reading wondering whether or not this person feels the connection, because it just seems like they've moved on, no, they still feel it. Could be, let's see, who do I have here? I have Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. What's the advice? What's the advice for Aries on that situation? Ace of Wands reversed. Star card reversed. Okay, so just slow down. Slow down. Let your guard down. Okay, let your guard down. With the Star card and the reverse, could be an Aquarius for some of you. You might want to work on your outlook on the situation. Some of you just have a very negative outlook, assuming the worst case scenario would happen. If you want to initiate something with this person, I feel like that would be okay, but let your guard down. Let your guard down, because if you open up communication with this person and you're guarded like this, it's only a matter of time before it's going to pop off into a fight, okay? So 9 of Swords reversed, 7 of Wands reversed. I would definitely work on letting my guard down, not being so nervous, okay, and just take it slow. Take it slow. But I do feel like it would have to be you that initiates communication with this person. Anybody new coming in for Aries? Who new is coming in? Anything new coming in for the singles? Yeah, I feel like the next person is going to come in unexpectedly. And you may not suspect it to be a love offer. Yeah, you very well may not. You may not. And this person, I feel like, has a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. It almost feels to me like somebody that has a crush on you that's too ashamed to show it. You know? So they try to cover it up with like this attitude or like kind of a chip on their shoulder type of deal. You know what I'm saying? So I see you all connecting and communicating. I don't know how quickly you all are actually coming together, though. Not really. I feel like this person's a little bit shy and afraid to open up and show their feelings and express how they truly feel. So it may be kind of slow, but I do see good, fluent communication between the two of you. Let's see the outcome on that. Okay, so I'm kind of feeling like both of you. Again, what is it with you all in mirroring people? Like, it seems like that comes through for Aries every time. Y'all are mirroring each other every time. So, yeah, there's an open door of opportunity between you and this person. And if you don't take it, it'll only be open for a very short period of time. What's the advice? What's the advice? Ooh, watch out. It could end up turning into a sex-based connection. Okay, so do the best that you can to get to know this person, get to know their feelings, get to know their intentions, and try to make that the number one priority before you all just jump in bed together, because then it's just going to turn into a booty call that lasts for 2 years and then comes crashing and burning in the end. You know what I'm saying? All right. Taurus. What's coming in for Taurus? New or old? Whatever wants to come through first. What's coming in for Taurus? New or old? Seven of Pentacles. Walking away from something. Okay, so you're definitely walking away from something that's nothing but a burden. Yep. There's unfinished business. I think I'm seeing kind of both here. But since the first thing that popped up was walking away, I do feel like you're walking away from somebody. There's unfinished business, unanswered questions, and a grudge being held. Okay? I more than likely see you connecting with somebody new. Hang on, let me clarify this Knight of Swords. Hold on. Hierophant reversed. Yeah, I do see you starting new, starting fresh. You have your eye on somebody. It feels like this past situation is weighing too heavily on you, and you're too drained. It's weighing on you too heavily and you're too drained, and some of you aren't even trying to jump into a commitment right now. Okay? So it could be dealing with an Aquarius, also have Cancer and Leo. Could be another Taurus for some of you. Looks to me, though, like whatever this is from the past, you're walking away from it and just dropping it, throwing in the white towel. Done. I'm done. Dun, 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 dun. Unanswered questions and all. Bug it. And that's really all it's telling me here. How's the past person feel about Taurus? How's the past person feeling? They're stalking you. They're watching your every move. So they feel like they failed. They feel like it was a waste of time. I feel like they want to see you fail. I feel like they want to see something bad happen to you. You know what? Don't play into it. Don't feed into that. If you're going to feed anything into it, use that as motivation. Okay? Use that as motivation. Send them love and light. Okay? Because you have to understand, what kind of person sits around wishing to see something bad happen to somebody? What kind of person does that? A broken, fucked up person does that. Okay? You got to be a very broken, fucked up, miserable individual to sit around and watch, hoping to see something bad happen to somebody. Wish them love and light and go give them a show. Go be successful. Go give them a show. Yeah. All right, what new is coming in for the singles? What new is coming in for the singles? Ten of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. It looks to me like universe is putting you on a path by yourself for a little bit for some reason. Yeah, you're starting a whole new cycle. Starting a whole new cycle. And I think what the universe is doing is taking you and it's putting you over here to be by yourself so you can do some healing. Okay? Because it kind of looks like whatever it was you walked away from has kind of left you a bit of a mess. Two of Pentacles. Ace of Swords reverse. No, you are off to a new start and you are starting a brand new cycle. You just may not notice it. Like day by day, it's kind of like, when you go to the gym and every day you come home from the gym and you look in the mirror and it doesn't look like anything has changed. But then 6 months later, you look back and you're like, oh shit, same thing. It may not look like anything is changing day by day by day, but 6 months from now, you're going to look back at who you are right now and be a totally different person. Totally different. And I feel like, let's at least get the details on the next person coming in then. At least get the details on the next person coming in. Okay, so the next person coming in is not going to be in a hurry. When this person shows up, they're not going to be in a hurry to try to move fast. I feel like they're going to want to take things very slow. Yeah, this is the type of person that's going to want to be taking things very slow. Okay, very, very slow. Because they're just as drained as you, to be honest with you. They are just as drained as you, and they may be afraid of an emotional connection at first. Okay? It's not that they don't have emotions with the Knight of Cups here. But as a coping mechanism, a defense mechanism, I feel like they're coming across kind of cold and closed off in the beginning. What's the advice? What's the advice? Six of Swords. So don't be focused on what it is that they're doing. Focus on your own journey. Page of Cups reversed. Focus on your own journey. Don't try to make it happen a certain way. If it looks like things aren't going the way you want them to go, either A, just release and trust the process, or B, walk away. Okay, because whenever we put our hands on the wheel and start trying to make it happen the way we think it's supposed to happen, that's when this shit pops off. That's when this pops off. You know what I'm saying? So I think when the next person comes in, it's going to need to move very, very slowly. Or it's just going to end up sabotaging the whole thing if we try to make it move at a different pace than what it's naturally looking like it wants to. All right. Who's that? Taurus? Gemini. Gemini. What important messages do we have for Gemini? What do we got? Do. Gemini. New stuff coming in or old stuff coming back? Hello. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for showing up, Michaela. Appreciate you. One. Okay, two more. Two more. All right, last one. Tower card. So it's looking like the past wants to come through first. Okay. All right. You just come out of a karmic connection with somebody. Okay. So, yeah, I really feel like you have actually completed a karmic cycle. You may not feel like it, okay, but I think that you have. Okay. Now, just to turn this karmic wheel in the upright involves the healing process. But it looks to me like this decision is pretty final. Whatever this was that came to an end, at least when it comes to this person, it doesn't really look like they're wanting to change their mind. It really doesn't. Some of you could have several different options that you could explore. So I see you communicating with probably, a few new potential suitors. And the person that you're dealing with is putting on a show for you. It almost kind of feels to me like this person has no way of spiting you except to try to make you regret it. I think that's what they're doing here. That's what this feels like. Whenever you have the Three of Swords and the Six of Wands, it's like, I'm really hurt, but I'm going to cover that up by making it look like I'm much happier than I am. So I think that, so for those of you, if you're still keeping an eye on this person and it looks like they're just doing so great in life, don't pay attention to that bullshit. Don't pay attention to that. Okay, you focus on you. This is one of the biggest problems that we have on the planet today, is that most people are more concerned with what people think about their life than what's actually going on in their life. You know how many people out there are actually dumping all their energy into impressing people that they don't like and no energy whatsoever and actually improving their life? I'm like, what in the world? That's what I feel like this person's doing. I feel like they're dumping more energy into trying to make you think something about them, and they're actually not doing too well at all. I don't think so. Don't think so. Okay? This person's, I feel like this person refuses to see things from your perspective. Let's see if there's going to be any kind of action, any communication, actions, or outcome with the past person. Ten of Cups reversed. It looks pretty final to me, honestly. Looks pretty dang final to me. Seven of Wands. What's the advice? What's the advice? Ooh, don't let this person make you bitter. Don't let, and I know that's hard. I know it's tough, dude. I know it's tough. But if there was a way to guarantee that the past repeats itself, that would be to take this past situation and allow it to make me bitter and take my bitterness out on a new person who doesn't deserve it. Then that's like almost a 98% chance that I'm going to repeat the past all over again. Okay? Right now, the number one priority is healing. Number one. Doesn't matter what you want to do. I don't care if you want to move forward with somebody new or reconcile with somebody from the past. You got to heal first, no matter what. Let's look and see what new is coming in for the singles. So this is what we're doing from this point forward. Past first and then new. Because that's just the way it's coming out. So, all right, what new is coming in for the singles? Okay, okay. Hang on. King of Cups. Ooh. So you got somebody coming in, I feel like that's going to fall for you very quickly, but they're afraid of bringing their baggage into the connection, you know? So you may kind of feel like this person is being a little bit distant and closed off, and I really don't think they are. I don't think that's what it is, but I feel like they have a lot of baggage that they're afraid to bring into the connection because they don't want to push you away. You know, like baby mama, baby daddy, crazy psycho stalker obsessive ex or something like that, you know. They're falling for you hard, though. They're falling for you hard. You just don't see it. You don't see it. Yeah, they're not up in their head. They're not wishy-washy. This person wants marriage. They want marriage. They know exactly what they want. They want to get married. They want to settle down. They don't want no childish drama, no bullshit. And they're scared. They're scared of pushing you away. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Six of Cups. Fool. You're not jumping into this head first. You might just pass this opportunity up. There's a chance you might pass on this. There's a chance. Because what you're seeing with your eyes and what you're feeling with your heart are two different things. So, yeah, you might back away from this and go look for another option. What's the advice? What's the advice? Death card. Four of Wands. I mean, it's an open door of opportunity, honestly. If anything, I would at least meet me in the middle. And let's wait and see. Let's just at least wait. Let's give it a time frame, you know? And there's no time frame that's the same for everybody, but just for example, let's say I'm gonna give it a month. Me and you gonna talk for a month, and you just say this to yourself. Okay, I'm gonna give this person 1 month. In 30 days, if I'm still confused about what this person wants, if I'm still confused about how this person feels about me, if I'm still confused about what their intentions are, I might want to back away. I feel like 30 days is, I mean, of course you're not going to know somebody after 30 days, but that's a good enough period of time for me to get a good idea as to what it is you want and what your intentions are. If I don't know what your intentions are after a month, 2 months, something's fucking wrong. Why don't I know your intentions? Why not? Why not? You could probably come up with 10, 20 different excuses, but I don't care what excuse you come up with, it's still a problem. I think within the first 2 or 3 weeks, I should know your feelings and intentions. Come on. No, I'm not going to know you like the back of my hand, but I'm going to at least know what your feelings and intentions are. See what I'm saying? All right. Cancer. Cancer. Now, we're going to look at the past first, because that's what keeps coming through for those of you who just tuned in. Let's see what's coming in for Cancer. Past. All right. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So some of you are letting this past situation really affect your life. I mean, it's not like you're letting it. I know it's really hard sometimes when you're dealing with something like that. But I feel like it is affecting other aspects of your life. Could be affecting your job, you know, could be your priority list, could be a little bit screwed up, you know. You're starting to get kind of unorganized and having a hard time holding everything together. Yeah, this got you messed up, dude. And it doesn't seem like this person gives a shit, does it? Doesn't seem like it. They just seem to have let go and don't really care, right? And that might bother you. That very well may bother you. I'm feeling like, is there a big age difference between the two of you? If not, I just see some emotional immaturity here is what I'm seeing. And there is a possibility that some communication could happen. But I think that you run the risk of a repeat cycle, because I'm feeling like this person just wants to throw a pity party at you, you know? Now, I know this isn't everybody, but I guarantee you there's at least one of you that is dealing with a person who knows every emotional button they can push, right? They know exactly what to say to make you sympathetic. They know exactly what to say to get a reaction out of you. You know, that may not be everybody, but it feels very strong here that you may run the risk of a repeat cycle if this person throws you a pity party and you buy into it. Okay? If you buy into it, you could a repeat cycle. Another trip around the merry-go-round. Let's see this person's intentions. What are their true intentions? What do they really want? Looks to me like they want a sex-based connection. What it looks like to me. This person could have some addiction problems for some of you. Oh yeah, they can't find nobody new. Can't find nobody new. So what happens? Going out looking for somebody new. And then when I can't find nobody new, what's the first thing we do? Well, let me pull out my black book full of past people. Who's a past person that's most likely willing to let me slide back in there? What's the advice? What's the advice? If you choose to communicate with this person, keep it professional. Okay? If you want to communicate with this person, do not express any emotions, if that's possible. If you think you can do that, can you communicate with this person and just be very cold, matter of fact? Don't give them anything to latch on to and twist around and play with. Okay? Because I would feel like some of you will experience a repeat cycle. Okay? What new is coming in for the singles? What new is coming in for the singles? Three of Swords reversed. So the next person coming in, I kind of feel like is fresh out of a third-party situation. Something, whatever it was that happened in their last relationship, screwed them up pretty bad. Pretty bad. Yeah. I'm struggling to feel a connection with this person. Three of Swords, Six of Cups, both reversed. I mean, it feels to me like this person probably got cheated on in the past. Ah, yeah, see? Look. This person done got cheated on in the past. So this person is very apprehensive. Very, very apprehensive. And I don't really see you like narrowing your vision down to just this person. Kind of feels to me like you're gonna dip your toes in the water, but I see you keeping your options open, honestly. Yeah, because here's you. Here's you. Not wanting to get emotionally involved. You're like, yo, I'm going to pay attention to this thing. I'm going to stick with the facts. Okay? And it just seems like this person, the next person coming in is just a little bit too damaged. A little bit too damaged. Let's get the advice here. What's the advice? The Tower card. Nine of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this person's too damaged, dude. If you get to connecting with somebody, now, dude, it's 2022. Anybody out there has not been traumatized? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. We've all been hurt very badly. We've all been royally fucked over, you know? So, if you're dealing with somebody who was fresh out of some kind of third-party situation, been cheated on and whatnot, how do you prove that you're not going to be like the last person was? How do you prove that to somebody? I know my OG followers have heard me say this a million times, but for the new faces, how do you prove that? How do I prove to you that I'm not going to do you like the past person did? Time. Time. It's going to take time. I'm going to have to consistently keep showing up, consistently keep being who I say I am, consistently have my words and my actions match up, and I'm just going to have to keep it consistent. Day in, day out, day in, day out, day in and day out, day in and day out. And then eventually, hopefully, if you allow yourself to heal, you're going to let your guard down and be like, whoa, you ain't like the last person, are you? So, if you don't have time for that, you might want to very politely back away and don't settle until you connect with somebody who's actually done some healing. Okay? Don't settle until you find somebody who's actually done some true, legitimate healing. All right. Leo. Two of Swords. So with the past person, somebody needs to make a decision. Somebody needs to make up their mind. I see too much overthinking going on here. Way too much overthinking. Is it you that needs to make a decision or them? Or both of you? I don't know. Ooh, you're contemplating making a return, aren't you? You're thinking about it. There's a very, very good chance that communication. I don't know, though, because we have the Knight of Swords here, but then the Page of Swords, Ace of Swords, both reversed. So there could be some very brief communication, possibly. I do feel like there's a lot of stalking going on. This kind of feels mutual, too, honestly. And both of you still feel the connection. Okay, for those of you who came to this reading wondering whether or not somebody from the past still feels a connection or has any feelings, yes. Yes, you feel it and they feel it too. No, you're not just making it up. It's not just in your head. I get that question all the time. Is it just in my head? Am I just crazy? No. No. No, 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 no. Anytime. Anytime. Somebody climbs in your head, buys some real estate in your head, and lives in your head, there's a reason. That person came into your life for a reason. There is no exception to that. There's always a reason. There's still a grudge being held here, though. Still a grudge being held in an open door hanging wide open for somebody to communicate. But all we got going on here is overthinking. Let's see how this person feels about you specifically. They're unable to find somebody new right now. They are not successfully replacing you. They're starting to wonder whether or not they screwed up. Starting to wonder that. Starting to wonder that. Okay? But I feel like this person's still too stubborn to make an offer. You know, still too damn stubborn. What's the advice? Whoops. The Fool card. Okay. All right. Well, it's going to have to be you that comes forward. Been seeing a lot of this come through here lately. It's going to have to be you that comes forward if you're wanting any action from this person. But just know that this person has a lot of insecurity issues. Okay, so if you're dealing with somebody who feels insecure, then that means that you automatically know that you're intimidating them. Okay, so if you know you intimidate this person and you want something good to happen between the two of you, you're going to have to tiptoe through the tulips and tread lightly. Okay, I wouldn't make a love offer right away. I wouldn't. See if the two of you can just connect and just connect temporarily. Open a line of communication and just see, can we at least have communication open between the two of us? Is that possible? Okay. Start with that. Don't just jump head first and with a love offer. I wouldn't do that. You're gonna have to let this person warm up to you. Okay. What new is coming in for the singles? Let's get the details on the next person coming in. Next person coming in. You got somebody making their way into your life who's kind of wishy-washy. They may have a lot going on in their life and trying to find room in their life for a connection in a relationship. They may have a lot on their plate. Let's just put it that way. They may have a lot on their plate. And you don't handle that very well, do you? You want to be number one on their priority list, don't you? I don't know if that's going to happen. This person feels very independent. Okay? Very detached and seemingly closed off. Okay, very independent. Got a lot going on in their life, juggling lots of different things, the kids, school, work, money, bills. So they may be struggling to find a place in their life for a new relationship. Some of you could be reconnecting with a past person, somebody you've already been with. Fear of commitment. Fear of, man. So, a couple of weeks into this, and you're really going to be freaking out, wondering whether or not you're wasting your time. How does this person really, truly feel at the deepest level? Oh, they're still healing. This person is still healing from something very bad that happened to them. I feel like, you know how you see people do this sometimes? They'll get hurt really badly, and then they just put their walls up. They just put their walls up and they don't let nobody in, you know? And then what they basically do is they just operate in this broken place, functioning until they get comfortable with it and get used to it. And they think they've healed, but they really haven't. They're just comfortable functioning in pain all the time, you know? It's kind of what I'm feeling like is going on with this person. I don't think it has anything to do with you personally at all. I just feel like they have some kind of karmic cycle that they haven't healed from in the past. What's the advice? What's the advice? Keep communication open. Keep communication open. Don't be too materialistic. Okay? Don't be too materialistic. Try not to make it all about money and material things. Nothing wrong with money and material things, but just don't put that at the top of the priority list. And again, this is going to take some patience. This one's going to take some patience. I think this is one of those types of connections where it's going to be really, really important that you and this person become friends first. Because there's a level of trust that comes along with a friendship that a lot of times, if you just jump straight into an emotional connection, it's really hard to find that level of trust, you know? So that's why I think with this person, with the next person coming in, see if you can establish a friendship first. That's going to be very, very important. I think that right there will be the leading key factor into whether or not this blooms into something successful. Okay? All right. All righty. Who we got now? Who is that? Leo? Virgo. Man, I have been using just this one deck this whole video. I've never done that before. Anybody else notice that? Y'all probably didn't even notice that, did you? I just now realized I've never done that in my entire tarot career. Well, maybe once before if I only had one deck. But I'm always grabbing all these different decks. This is the only one that I've used. It's one of my favorite ones, man. It's the Radiant Rider-Waite. One of my favorites. I know this one time, some of y'all may remember this, when some drama popped off in my life, and I had to suddenly and abruptly move several states away, and I had to move so abruptly that when I left, I didn't take my tarot cards. So when I got to this little town I was living in, I went to their little spiritual store, and this was the only deck that they had, was this deck right here. And I was just like, yo, give me a ride to the spiritual store. I got to keep working, you know, and I bought this little deck. And this little dude right here kept my channel going, you know, for a good couple, 2 or 3 months. All right, sorry, I'm babbling. Sorry, Virgo. All right. Virgo. Virgo. Let's look at the past for Virgo. Ooh, the World card. Hang on. Hold up. I'm not speaking on that yet. That could go in 2 totally different directions. Are you a Vegas local? Cool concert channel? Yeah, I'm in Vegas. Henderson specifically. All right. Okay, so I'm feeling like with the past person here, this person wants closure. I'm feeling like this person wants closure. They are keeping an eye on you. Okay? I don't feel like this person's obsessively stalking you. They may have been in the past. Not obsessively, maybe. Just they peek in on you from time to time because they want closure. This person does want closure. Let me clarify this Fool card down here. Hold up. Magician. Yeah, I'm really feeling like there's a real strong chance of closure happening here. Very strong chance. But I don't feel like the two of you are actually coming together. You know what I'm saying? With the Two of Cups reversed. But there's a good chance. This is so tricky because look, okay. So we got the Fool card. The World card. 10 of Pentacles. 4 of Cups reversed. But the only card that I have that involves any kind of action is the Page of Pentacles, and it's in the reverse. Let's see this person's feelings and intentions. By the way, let's see, Major Arcana. I have Aries. Just Aries is the only one that I have. All right, let's look. Let's see how this person feels at the deepest level. So they're getting over this, slowly but surely. They have been working on healing from this. Ooh, but they're still afraid that things could pop off into a fight between the two of you, and that's why they're holding back. That's why they're hanging back. They've been going on a healing journey, though, a massive healing journey. What's the advice? What's the advice? Emperor in the reverse, King of Cups, Death card. So if you're interested in reconciliation, I'm not thinking that that's in the soul contract. I don't think so. So more than likely, if you do attempt reconciliation, you will experience a repeat cycle. Okay? If you choose to open up communication with this person, make a couple of things very clear first. Okay? Be sure that this person could not trigger you if they tried. Okay? Do not let this person trigger you. Do not let this person get any kind of reaction out of you. Now, this is a conversation you're going to have with yourself. Okay? Doesn't matter what you tell me. Doesn't matter what you tell anybody else. Go inside and check with yourself and say, all right, could this person possibly push the wrong button and get a nasty reaction out of me? Is that possible? If the answer is yes, that's okay. We're all humans. It doesn't make you a bad person. But if the answer is yes, then I'm going to stay. I'm going to stay back until I get myself in check, basically. Now, if I say, nah, you know what? I'm so good now. I've done so much healing. You know, I've done so much reflecting on this situation. This person could say whatever the hell they want, and I don't give a damn. You can call me an asshole. Go ahead. I don't care. You can accuse me of this and that. Go ahead. I don't care. Then, and only then, would it be a smart idea for you to open up communication with this person? Because I have a feeling that they're probably going to try to test you. Probably going to try to test you just to see. Because you know there's people out there who function that way. I'm going to see if I can piss you off. Because if I am capable of pissing you off, that means I have power over you. If I can piss you off just by saying something, I have power over you. And they will test to see how much power they have over you. Yes, they will. Don't give it to them. Don't give it to them. Okay? All right. Okie dokie. Let's see. Oh, damn, my cards are all fucked up. All right. Let's check and see what new is coming in for the singles. What new is coming in for the singles? It's about time for a deck swap. All right. What new is coming in for the singles? Details on the next person coming in. Details on the next person coming in. Six of Pentacles. Oh, hang on a second. I'm going to grab my drink real quick. Hold up. Okay, Six of Pentacles. So it may come as a shock to you that the next person who shows up in your life is actually willing to participate in equal give and take. You may not have experienced that before. It may feel kind of weird, you know? You ever noticed how easy it is to get adjusted to toxicity? It's weird. All I've ever been in is toxic relationships. That's it. And I can sit here and think, I want this, I don't want that, I prefer this, I really am done with that. And then when the universe puts you in that position in real life, it's weird. I don't even know how to react. I don't even know, what do I do with this, you know? So it may come as a bit of a shock to some of you. Ooh, okay, this person's somebody who I feel like they've been waiting on the opportunity to either go out with you or communicate with you or get with you. They've been waiting on that for a while. This doesn't feel random. This doesn't feel random. It feels like somebody that already knows you or you already know them. I don't know how quickly a love offer is going to be made, though. It looks to me like you're definitely waiting on a love offer from this person. Sun card. Well, this is kind of weird. Knight of Wands. Oh, yeah, you're waiting on a love offer from this person, but you're starting to kind of notice that while there is equal give and take, while this person does really seem to have a good vibe about them, good spirits and whatnot, they kind of seem a little bit inconsistent and flaky, you know? Kind of seem a little bit inconsistent and flaky. Like on Monday, they could say, yo, this weekend, hey, me and you should go out to eat at this restaurant. I hear it's really good, you know? And then the weekend rolls around, you hear that, and of course, Virgo energy, I'm moon and rising in Virgo. So look, I know how y'all roll. Oh, this weekend, that restaurant, all right, make a mental note and plan all week to do that this weekend. Then this weekend rolls around. Yo, you want to go eat at that restaurant? Huh? What? What are you talking about? What the fuck do you mean, what am I talking about? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? That type of energy. And again, heavy Virgo influence here. I have no tolerance for that. You know, no tolerance for that at all. One of my biggest pet peeves is when people just let shit come out of their mouth before they think about it. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm that type of person, and you probably are too, Virgo. I'm the type of person that when something comes out of my mouth, that's a bun that's been baking in the oven for a long, long, long time. I'm very aware of the reaction that it's going to get. I've prepared myself for the negative consequences. I've prepared myself for the positive consequences. It's thought out. It doesn't just come out of my mouth randomly as soon as it pops into my head, you know? Like this type of energy. Fire signs are horrible about that. And and you may start kind of noticing some flaky inconsistencies with this person. Doesn't look like I wouldn't call this person a bad person though, man. I really wouldn't. What are their true intentions? They're closed off. They're afraid to open up. I feel like at a certain level, they know that they're kind of immature. They know it, you know, and they're trying to hide it. Trying to hide it and act mature, but you see straight through that bullshit, don't you? What's the outcome then? What's the outcome? Ooh, you may walk away from this person, especially if you see that they're not where they need to be financially. You know? Invite you out on a date and then ask you to split the bill. Like, what? You invited me. You're going to invite me out to eat and then make me split the bill? Come on now. You know what I'm saying? What's the advice? What's the advice? Keep your options open. Don't settle. Don't settle. Okay? Now, again, and this is for everybody too. I'm sure you probably know there's this big, huge debate on the internet. Big, huge debate. Mainly about women. Some people say that women need to go be single, independent, you don't need a man, focus on your career, do it all by yourself. Okay, that's one end of the spectrum. The other end of the spectrum is no. Women should be focused on being mothers and being wives and this and that and that and this. I think they're both wrong. I think we need to come meet in the middle, okay? It's not about go be alone and be single and be independent. Okay, that's not what it's about. What it's about is your energy on a day-to-day basis. Don't be afraid of being alone. That doesn't mean that you have to go be alone. What that means is, if I find myself in a position in life where I'm all alone and all by myself, I'm good. I'll get through it. I'm not scared of it. I'm not afraid of that. See what I'm saying? It's a vibrational state. It's a state of being. Okay? And when you find out how to master it, you know what you'll realize? It's a very attractive state of being. Very attractive. You will pull lots of love offers. You sure will. Sure will. All right, deck swap time. One of my second favorite decks. Very similar to this one here. Very similar. But universal rider weight. All right. Libra. Thank you, Dallas, for the positive feedback. That was Virgo, Claudia. We're moving on to Libra now. Moving on to Libra now. All right. Looking at the past first. Past person first. King of Cups reversed. All right, two more. All right. Uh-oh. So this was a toxic codependency connection. Okay. Yeah, now look, what I'm about to say, I just got to say this. What I'm about to say, I don't take lightly, okay? But some of you, not all of you, some of you, we're dealing with a narcissist, okay? I do not use that word lightly. That has become such a buzzword, especially in the spiritual community. And one thing I see a lot of is people being labeled a narcissist who aren't, okay? So, some of you, though, we're dealing with the classic narcissist codependency, okay? Remember, like attracts like. That doesn't mean good attracts bad, okay? Like vibration attracts like vibration. If I am lonely and empty, what is a vibration that resonates very harmoniously with emptiness and loneliness? Narcissism vibrates and resonates very harmoniously with emptiness and loneliness. Okay? Anyway, there is a possibility that the two of you could end up reconnecting. I feel like there is an open door, a possibility for you and this person to reconnect. And for those of you who choose to walk through that door, I think it'll give you a really good opportunity to see this person in a different light. Especially if you just have not been able to let this person go. I feel like some of you are going to actually reconnect with this person and then see, oh, maybe I'm not in love with you like I thought I was. Maybe not. The next person due to come in is long-term, though. Okay? Long-term. But I'm feeling like this cycle has to be closed out first. Do you know how many times? At least once a day. If not 2, 3, 4 times a day. Somebody will come to me for a reading, still so tightly energetically attached to a past person, but they're more concerned about what new person is coming in. I'm like, yo, that's no. We don't want to focus on what new is coming in until we've shut the door on the past. Thank you for that super chat, Julissa. I hope I said that right. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. So that's kind of what I'm feeling like is going on here. There's an open door of opportunity for you and this person to reconnect. Some of you are going to take it. Some of you aren't. Either way, it's not going to be open forever. It's not going to be open forever. But for those of you who do choose to go reconnect with this person, I feel like the universe is going to shine a light on this person that's going to give you the opportunity to see them in a way that you've never seen them before. And that can be a positive thing sometimes. It can. See, at the end of the day, when you look back at this connection, take a look back at the last 3 months, okay? And take some honest inventory. What has this connection served you more of? Happiness, joy, fulfillment, or anxiety, stress, pain? Last 3 months. It's a pie chart, okay? Imagine a pie chart, okay? If you had a pie chart, you got one little bitty sliver of happiness, and the rest of it, this connection has been serving you nothing but pain and anguish. That's when we got to say, well, if that's all of the energy that was created between me and this person is painful, negative, low frequency energy, I might want to go ahead and close this chapter out. What's the advice? What's the advice for Libra with the past situation? What's the advice? Okay. Maybe communication would be a good idea. Maybe it would. I do think that you need the opportunity. The next time this person shows you their true colors, don't try to repaint them. Okay? Work on making peace with the past. That's not as daunting of a task as it sounds. Okay? There's a 3-step process that it takes to making peace with the past. Step number one, I need to extract one thing that I learned from that situation. Just one. It can be something big and profound or something little and petty. But I need to find one thing that I learned in that relationship. Step number two, I need to take that thing that I learned and apply it to my life with so much dedication and consistency that it actually starts producing positive results in my life. Now, here's the most important part. As soon as I start seeing positive results in my life, I take those positive results and I tie them to that experience. And I redefine the whole meaning of that experience happening in my life. You are the one who decides what your life experiences mean. You do that. Nobody else can do that for you. This is why we have to use our creative powers to find some way to assign a positive meaning to the experience. That is when healing is complete. For those of you wondering, how much healing have I done? Well, let me ask you this. Take a look back at the situation. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about it? When you feel thankful, so thankful that you wouldn't go back and change it, that's when you're done healing. That's when you're done healing, and that's when the cycle is closed out. When you express gratitude. Okay? What new is coming in for the singles? What new is coming in for the singles? Details on the next person coming in. Let's get the details. Next person coming in. Ooh, could have a fire sign coming in. Boy, I'm going to tell you what, though. This next person coming in ain't no bullshit. Yeah, this person's been through a lot. They've also been through a lot of healing, too. But I really think this person has some very strong boundaries. Okay, this person feels like a very serious type of individual who ain't playing no games, no bullshit. They ain't got time for that. They ain't got time for no bullshit, no games, no jealousy, no none of that, you know? And I feel like they're very work-oriented, too. Could be somebody at the workplace for some of you. It could be. The two signs that I have on the table here are Pisces and Cancer. Okay? But yeah, I feel like it's something that's going to pick up pretty quick between the two of you. But you are suspecting that this person is a player. They're not. They're not. They're not playing games. I just feel like this person's very, very, very goal-driven and goal-oriented. They know exactly what they want and exactly what they don't want. Okay? But you're not really 100% sure exactly how to read this person. Not really. They kind of stick to themselves. They may not really express much of what's going on in their mind. You might find yourself playing guessing games, you know, and that's frustrating. That's frustrating, you know? Three of Pentacles, yeah, like I said, this is either somebody who's very work-oriented or it could be somebody at the workplace. What's the outcome? So it's taken a while for an actual love offer to be made, or maybe you're just turning it down. Because I got the Knight of Cups upright, but the Ace of Cups reversed. Yeah, you're a little bit nervous, scared to jump into this head first. What's the advice? What's the advice? Oh, the Justice reversed, Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So the only thing you can do is be open, honest, and transparent. Okay? Be as open, honest, and transparent as you possibly can. Don't worry about what this person thinks. Okay? Don't worry about pushing them away. I'm going to lay it out on the table. Okay? Don't be too intense with it, because if you're too intense with it, it can push people away. But be as transparent as possible. This is who I am. This is where I've been. This is my past. This is where I'm going. These are my goals. Can me and you come together and form a team? If not, let me know now. Let me know now. Hey, don't worry about what they're doing. You need to be the change that you want to see. Be the change that you want to see, okay? With no expectations. No expectations. I'm being open, real, and raw just because that's who I am. See what I'm saying? All right. Scorpio. Scorpio. Let's look at Scorpio and the past person. Past person first. I need to do a video, what? Why men get scared or run? Because they're not interested. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of different things that go into it. But usually, I'm gonna tell you what. A lot of men out there ain't looking for nothing serious. They're not. They're not. If somebody wants to run, let them. Let them go. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a man, woman. I don't care. If somebody wants to run, let them. Oh, so you think you're going to go find something better? Okay, go find it then. Go get it. Respectfully. See, I don't want to have to put a leash on somebody. If I got to put a leash on you, I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want to have to worry about where you're going. I don't want to have to worry about who you're talking to. I don't want to have to worry about it. So guess what? I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not. Because I know what I have to offer, straight up. I know that my intentions are good. I know that I have a good heart. I know that what I have to bring to the table is worth my weight in gold. If you're too stupid to see it, that's on you, not me. See what I'm saying? But to answer your question directly, though, thank you, Stacy, for that super chat. Appreciate you. To answer that directly, though, there's so many different reasons. I don't really know if there's one blanket that I could lay on that, you know, because it all depends on the intentions and who they are. I mean, that could go on and on for hours. But all right, we're going to look at Scorpio here. I had to do another deck swap. Scorpio and the past person. Let's look at the past for Scorpio. Six of Swords. So this is something that is not easy for you to move on from, but you're moving on from it because you don't feel like you have a choice. You don't feel like you have any other options but to move on from this. The Sun card, though. Well, this is confusing. Somebody, I can't tell who it is. I'm going to dig into it and find out who this is first. But somebody here is full of shit, though. Because there's a lot of pain involved in this situation. There's a lot of pain involved here. And somebody is pretending to be happy. I can't tell who it is. I can't tell who it is. Is it you? It doesn't feel like you, honestly, at first glance. It really doesn't feel like you. It feels to me like this person is very bitter, angry, pissed off, very heartbroken, very guarded and defensive, but just has a big old smile on their face and is pretending that nothing's going wrong. That's bullshit. I feel like what this person is doing is they're trying to forget about you, you know, trying to bury the memory of you. They will change the radio station if your favorite song comes on, you know. If like, say for example, on the ride home from work, they have to ride past your favorite restaurant every day. Well, guess what? They're taking a new route home from work now. They're trying to forget about you because I think deep down inside, they miss you and they don't want to. They don't want to miss you. They want to be pissed off. They want to hate you. They want to be angry with you. They don't want to miss you. That's too painful. That hurts too bad. So what do most people do? Whenever they're dealing with emotions that are too painful, it hurts too bad, they go inside and they flip it into anger. They flip it into anger. Because, think about it, your average human would rather be angry than sad. See what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what this person's doing. Not seeing a lot of action here, though, honestly. Let's see their feelings at the deepest level. What are their feelings at the deepest level? Temperance. Four of Wands reversed. So deep down, they really wish, see, they're holding a grudge, I told you. They're holding a grudge. Deep down, they would reconcile if they thought it was possible. Okay? Right now, I feel like they are more concerned with trying to get over this. They want to get over this like tonight. you know? Sorry, I don't care who you are. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Okay? Now let's take all philosophies, opinions, and woo-woo, and let's put that aside, and let's talk neuroscience. Let's talk about your brain. Especially if you were dealing with a long-term relationship, 5 years, something like that, your brain is wired to that old routine. Your brain. Okay, they can measure the connections in your brain, and they can actually point to how your brain is wired to that old routine. Thank you, Alicia, for that super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And just because you walk away, jump in a new relationship, get a new job, get a new house, that doesn't mean that you've moved on. No, it doesn't. The brain doesn't just rewire itself overnight. It takes time. Okay? It takes time. So this person is giving you the silent treatment, hoping that that hurts you. I'm kind of feeling like it would honestly make them feel good if you came chasing after them, because they would love to get the opportunity to reject you. What's the advice? What's the advice? I wouldn't entertain communication with this person. I don't think right now is a good time for that. Page of Swords reversed. Yeah, I don't think that I would do that. For now, especially if this is recent and a fresh wound. I know it's not for everybody, but for those of you who this was fairly recent, do the best that you can to try to have some fun, man. Go hang out with friends. Go have a good time. Give yourself permission. Permission to put yourself as your number one priority. As long as you're not causing harm to anybody, give yourself permission to put you first. That does not make you a bad person. No, it does not. There's lots of people out there who will try to guilt trip you into thinking that it does, but no, it does not. You are the only one who knows your intentions. Intentions are so underrated. So underrated. Dude, intentions mean everything. I don't give a shit what people tell you your intentions are. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. You know, I know what my intentions are. I know what they are. I don't give a shit what you think they are. I don't give a damn what your opinion is. That's not what your life experiences manifest themselves based upon. Your life experiences are not manifested based on somebody's opinion of your intentions. Your life experiences are manifested based on your actual intentions. Everybody on the planet could be judging you and saying that your intentions are something different. But if your intentions really are golden and pure, then that's what your life experiences will be manifested based upon. Everybody on the planet could be pissed off. Oh, you don't deserve that. You're this bad person. Oh, yeah? Well, the universe seems to think otherwise because I'm fucking blessed. Think about that. Don't worry about what anybody thinks. Don't let nobody guilt trip you. If you know what your intentions are, give yourself permission to make yourself happy. Okay? All right, let's get the details on the next person due to come in. Next person due to come in. This is going to be a long video, isn't it? Whoever's doing timestamps, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I couldn't imagine sitting around listening to my loud ass mouth for over an hour. All right. New coming in. The next person coming in. Ooh, you got somebody coming in. Could be a businessman or business person, you know. Could be somebody who owns a business or is just very, very financially responsible. Could be a workaholic type of person, you know. Ooh, this is going to be the start of a whole new cycle. And I feel like it's somebody that already knows you too. Some of you, they could have been waiting on you to get out of a relationship. Yeah, this feels premeditated to me. Could be somebody at the workplace for some of you. Or maybe it's just that Facebook friend that you totally forgot was on your friends list, that they've been watching you. Watching you. Going to your profile, checking to see if you're still in a relationship. Damn. Well, man, one of these days, when Scorpio breaks up with that idiot, I'm going to slide up in there. You know, something to that effect, where it may seem kind of random, but it's not. It's not. I feel like this person has been trying to hint, trying to do little things to get your attention, hint and flirting with you, and it may have just flown right over your head because this person doesn't really seem like the type of person who, maybe they just don't know how to express their emotions. You know what I mean? They just may not be very good at that. So, yeah. Look, the only cups I have on the table here, look at all this. Look at how detached and closed off that feels. 8 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, could be another Scorpio for some of you. I'm starting to notice a trend here. With new connections, there's always somebody who wants to be emotionally closed off. Why is that? Why is that? Defense mechanisms, man. All right, well, how's this person feel at the deepest level? Ah, they are healing. Wow, man, every time, dude. And this is a different deck. This is a different deck. They're not 100% sure exactly what they want in life. They don't know whether or not they want to continue being single or take the chance on getting their heart ripped out again. They're stuck on the past, dude. This person is stuck on the past. Outcome. What's the outcome? Ooh, I think the two of you will eventually end up finding happiness together. I think the two of you will eventually end up finding happiness together if you give it the chance to unfold naturally. Okay? What's the advice? What's the advice? Don't set your expectations too high. Okay? Don't be in a hurry to be together forever. Okay? Some of you have heard me say this before. I saw somebody say that on Facebook a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Somebody said, I can't wait to love you for the rest of my life. I'm like, what? Why are you trying to rush the rest of your life away like that? We got plenty of time. Why are we in such a hurry to spend the rest of our lives together? That will reverse manifest a long-term relationship like nothing else will. We got all the time in the world. I mean, I know time is just an illusion, you know, but since we're here in this matrix, wearing this 3D skin suit, we have linear time. Use it to your advantage. Okay? All right. Deck swap time again. All right. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Yeah, insecurity. Yeah. That's right. That's right. It is insecurity. Hey, I'm going to tell you what, though. If you make decisions based on insecurity, the chances that something will manifest that resonates with insecurity is very, very high. This is why monitoring your vibration is so important. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your sign is. Monitor your vibration. Monitor your vibration without judgment. Okay? Don't kick yourself. We're all humans. Okay? I'm probably in a very small group of internet public figures who will spit you the real truth. There's a lot of people out there who love to paint this little facade that they're just so perfect and floating on a cloud, and they want to make themselves come off like this superhuman who's so above you, and that's bullshit. Thank you for that super chat, Spiritual Brat. Thank you, appreciate you. We're all human. So if you monitor your vibration, I'm going to give myself a vibe check. You know what? My vibe's low as hell right now. I'm pissed off. I'm irritated. I'm in a really low frequency. That's okay. As long as you acknowledge it, first of all. And second of all, pay attention. Okay? Because while I'm in a low negative frequency, I am a magnet to low vibrational people. So I just need to be cautious. I need to be careful with who I connect with and who I allow into my life. Take a look back at every single connection that you have ever had that went horribly fucking wrong. Like, horribly wrong. They all have one thing in common. If you give it an honest look, you were in a low frequency when the two of you connected. Yeah, you are. Betcha. Betcha. So just monitor your vibration, okay? All right. Sagittarius. Sorry, Saggy. I went on a tangent there. All right, Sagittarius. Let's look at the past person first. Past person first. Woo, King of Wands. Is that your energy or theirs? Two more. Three of Wands. You waiting on this person? There's a part of you that feels like you're going to hear from this person again. Yeah, deep down in the pit of your soul, there's something that tells you you're going to hear from this person again. I'm not saying that you're not. I'm not sure, but I do feel like waiting with your guard up, that may be one of the reasons why the universe hasn't sent this person your way yet. I do feel like you completed a karmic cycle. I feel like this was a past life karmic soulmate, and the two of you completed your cycle together. Some of you could be wondering whether or not this person was using you for your money. I know that's not everybody, but it's in here, so I had to say it. If you were wondering whether or not this person was only with you for your money, I would have to say yes, that probably has a lot to do with it. But this person's up in their head, and I feel like they're overthinking this, and they're too afraid to talk to you. Okay, especially if y'all done spit some fireballs at them last time you talked. And I know you probably did. We talk about this every time, don't we? That always comes up. Oh man, I know Sagittarius is gonna burn me. I know Sagittarius is gonna burn me, you know? They're giving you the silent treatment. But Emperor and Empress. Let me clarify this right here. Let me clarify that Emperor and Empress. Ah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay. The next person due to come in. Look, masculine and feminine counterparts. Okay. I didn't say male and female. I said masculine and feminine. Okay. So whatever that means to you, it does look like that is due to come in. As soon as you heal from this. I'm not seeing a lot of action happening here, though, to be honest, which I really don't. What's this person's feelings at the deepest level? So they want to slam the door shut on the past. I feel like they actually want to put an end to the bad blood between the two of you. You know, they want to put an end to that. They don't want there to be any bad blood. They do not want you to know that they still have any kind of feelings, but they do. Yeah, they do. They just don't want, they will take that to their grave. Don't try to pry that out of them. I feel like if you try to pry some kind of feelings out of them, they will fight you on that. I feel like they will fight you on that. Okay. What's the advice? Would it be a good idea for Sagittarius to reach out to this person? Seven of Swords reversed. Okay. Yeah. If you want to reach out to this person, again, like usual, it would probably happen quicker if you initiate communication, but just get closure. Closure. Okay? I apologize for what I did. I forgive you for what you did. Just want to let you know, just for the sake of you knowing, that we're cool. We're cool. Not mad at you. You know, I wish you love and light. I wish you prosperity on your journey. You go this way, they go this way. Okay? That's what I would do with this right here. Let's get the details on the next person coming in. Who's the next person coming into Sagittarius' life? Who's the next person coming in? actually liking this, man. I so wish I would have done that years ago, though. I wish I would have taken that poll. I could have been doing this whole time. All right, 2 more shuffles, 2 more. Next person coming in. Let's get the details on that. All right. Ooh, Knight of Cups, though. Person could be just a little bit immature. I don't mean that in a negative way, in a bad way, but a little bit immature, just a little bit. Yeah, some of you could, it's right when you, because I feel like some of you are running through a lot of options, you know? Like, you could be talking to this person for a few days, and then they ghost you. Then you're talking to that person, and then y'all have an argument. Now you're talking to this person, and then they turn out to be lying to you. Then you're talking to this person, then you find out they're married. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then right when it gets to the point to where you just throw your hands in the air like, well, fuck it, I guess there's nobody out there then. And you let it go, bam, the next person's showing up. Okay? Hang on. Yeah, see, as soon as you throw in the white towel, that's when the next person's showing up. Okay? And you may notice something strange about this next person that comes in. They are not needy. They are not codependent. Okay? So they may kind of come across a little bit more, I don't want to say detached, but they may kind of feel a little bit more out of reach than what you're accustomed to, because this person is independent, emotionally independent. What that means is this person is not needy, okay? So you're more than likely not ever going to see this person come chasing after you. You more than likely will not hear them begging for you. You know, there's some people out there, and this is the stupidest fucking thing in the world you can do, but you see people do it all the time, where they'll pretend that they're going to leave just to see if that person will chase them. Stupidest fucking thing you can do, okay? But if you was to do that, they ain't going to chase you. Oh, you want to leave? Pfft, bye then. No, that doesn't mean that I'm not into you. That doesn't mean that I don't like you. That means I have dignity. I have integrity. I'm going to run and fucking chase after you. I shouldn't have to. If I have to chase after you, you're not my person. See what I'm saying? When the universe brings me my person, the universe is not going to bring me somebody that I'm going to have to chase after. Period. End of discussion. That's what it is. Okay? How do they feel at the deepest level, though? What do they really want with you? Woo, they want this to pick up and move quick, man. They want this to pick up and move fast. They don't want no drama, though. That's the thing. This person is very anti-drama. Very anti-drama. They want things to pick up and start moving fast. They want something serious. No games. No bullshit. What's the advice? What's the advice? Okay, just keep your head on straight. Okay? Do not let a new connection cloud your vision when it comes to your priority list. Okay? If you find yourself putting this person above your career, if you find yourself putting this person above something else in your life, then you might want to back away and say, whoa, 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 whoa. I need to keep my priority list in order. Okay? This has lots of potential. Maintain a positive outlook on the future. Okay? One of these days, the universe is going to bring me my person. I don't know who. I don't know when. I just know that one of these days the universe will. And just rest assured that that day is coming. Don't drive yourself nuts trying to figure out who, what, when, where, why. Whenever somebody approaches the proverbial door, put them through an application process. If they don't check off all the boxes, sorry, this isn't what I'm looking for. Later. Don't be afraid to turn offers down. Don't settle. Okay? All right. Capricorn. 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 Boom, boom. Let's look at the past first. Sorry this is so damn long, y'all. Does that bother y'all? I like to usually try to keep these at about an hour, but with all the stuff that I have to read to try to bring as much value to the table, I can't do it in that short of a period of time. Do y'all mind an hour and a half, 2-hour video? Is that too long? Y'all mind that? Cool, cool. You love being here? Well, thank you. Appreciate you. Okay. All right, cool. Well, as long as y'all don't mind. As long as y'all don't mind. I don't want to just burn you out, though. Like I said, I couldn't imagine having to listen to my loud ass mouth for an hour and a half. All right, Capricorn in the past. Thank you all. Appreciate you. All right, cool. All right, Capricorn in the past person. Woo! Is this you? Some of you, and I think if this is you, you're going to know it right away. This last connection may have triggered somewhat of an awakening. You know, it may have, in a weird, twisted way, helped you see your value. You know, like every now and then, the universe will bring you that one person, especially if you don't really have a very positive opinion of yourself, have no sense of self-worth. The universe will bring a person into your life that treats you like shit to the point to where it lights a fire up under your ass. And you're like, no, I know what I do not deserve that. Nope. I do not fucking deserve that. I do not. I am not going to stand here and own the way you're treating me like it's my fault. So some of you got treated so badly that it forced you to see your self-worth. So it could have been a blessing in disguise. It very well could have been. All right. Well, that's the healing process. Whoever that is that said, I'm glad he did, that's the healing process. Now, do this. Whoever it was that just said that, do this. Focus on how thankful you are that that happened. Focus on that. Keep running that through your head, how thankful you are. How thankful. Just focus on the gratitude. If you spend your time focusing on how thankful you were that that happened, you will start making quantum fucking leaps, dude. I'm telling you. Focus on gratitude. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. All right. Yeah, it's actually getting to the point now to where I don't think, well, some of you could have straight up fallen out of love. Some of you could have. But you finally see reality. I'm really feeling like this triggered an awakening. King of Swords, Nine of Cups, King of Wands reverse, King of Pentacles reverse. Some of y'all were dealing with a straight up player, and there were all kinds of red flags in the beginning, and you missed them. Thank you, Victoria, for that super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. So, yeah, I'm really feeling like if you don't realize this yet, you will realize that this happened for you. This was the catalyst for a major awakening in your life. But this person is completely ignoring the truth about the situation. So, sorry for those of you who came to this reading wondering whether or not this person feels any regret. I don't even think this person is allowing themselves to see that they did anything wrong at all. Probably not. And you know what? That's cool, though, because at the end of the day, to really, truly heal, I don't need an apology from you. The disrespect was the closure. I get the closure when I realize what my value is, and when I realize it's not me that's not good enough for you, it's you that's not good enough for me. It's you that screwed this up, not me. And then that's the closure. See what I'm saying? This person, though, if you're wondering whether or not they feel any guilt, no, they are keeping an eye on you, though. This person is checking up on you. Give them a show. They're expecting you to come running and chasing after them. They're waiting on it. Make them waste their time. That's what I would do. Make them waste their time. And they're watching you, probably hoping to see something bad happen. You know what the best vengeance is? Success. That's the best vengeance. You take that energy and don't channel it towards getting them back, towards humiliating them or hurting them. There's no. That just keeps the karmic cycle going. Focus that energy on success. That's the best vengeance, dude. That's the best vengeance. Move on, heal, do better. Any advice here with this? That seemed, I didn't really dig very deep. Any advice? Any advice? Death card. Okay. Everything is happening according to plan. Okay. The two of you were supposed to come together and then to separate. If this came to an end and there was nothing you could do about it, the universe wanted it to be that way. Okay? What I would do if I was you is just take a step back and trust that one day you'll understand. Trust that the universe has a plan. Be okay with not knowing. And just trust that one of these days the universe will show you what it was. And I promise you, you will see the reason. May not be right away. It could be a year or two, but you'll see why this was meant to happen. Okay? Wow, that wasn't much. Okay. Well, let's get the details on the next person coming in. Details on the next person coming in. Boom, boom. Ah, the Emperor reversed. So, looks to me like the next person coming in could have some insecurities. Insecurities, some kind of a complex. All right. Oh, shit. Could be somebody at the workplace for some of you. If it's somebody at the workplace, I do feel like that could cause a little bit of drama at the workplace. Could cause a little bit of drama. But I'm really feeling like what the issue here is this person has insecurity issues. I feel like they have insecurity issues. Yeah, they have a fear of abandonment. Yeah, this looks like something that if you... Oh, okay, they're hung up on a past person too. Oh, man. This looks to me like somebody who's fresh out of a relationship, just got their heart broke, and then tries to make something happen with you. See what I'm saying? Fresh out of a relationship. Fresh out. Especially somebody at the workplace, They probably had their eye on you for a while. Like, man, I'm getting tired of this person that I'm with. See, who can I run to if my relationship fails? Ah, Capricorn. Okay. All right. So then as soon as something bad happens in their relationship, bam, they show up into your life. But the problem with that is they have a fear of abandonment and insecurities. And when somebody has a fear of abandonment and they have insecurity issues and they jump into a relationship, what happens? That is what happens. That's what happens. Okay. So hang on. Shit, I dropped one on the floor. All right, well, let's look and see what it is they really want. What do they really want? Oh, see what I'm saying? I don't really think this person's actually looking to, I don't think they have the bandwidth to actually settle down and dedicate with somebody new. It's looking like they just want something real quick and easy, like to cover up their heartbreak. Cover up their heartbreak, or they could be wanting to use you to make somebody jealous. What's the advice? What's the advice? Walk away. Walk away from that. Walk away from that. Okay? We got to take this slow. And that's also another thing too. There's many, many reasons why taking things slow is so beneficial. Because it exposes people. It exposes fake people. It exposes fake people. Let's see how long we can talk and just talk. Let's just see. Can we go a month talking without even having sex? Can we do that? If not, I might not need you on my team anyway. If you are going to go run off just because we've known each other for a couple of weeks and haven't slept together yet, that tells me everything I need to know about you. Everything I need to know about you. You ain't looking for nothing serious. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. All right, Aquarius. I think it's deck swap time again. I'm out of Rider-Waite decks, though. I used them all. I've used, oh no, I hear this one, okay. Forgot about this one. All right. Aquarius, let's look at the past person first. Past person first. Past person first. Okay, ooh, 9 of Pentacles. Hang on. Is that you or them? Hang on, it's not ready yet. All right, 2 more. Justice. Could be a Libra for some of you. Also have Pisces here and Aries. And Leo. Okay, Libra, Pisces, Aries, Leo. If any of those signs ring a bell, cool. If not, don't worry about it. All right. This person is planning something. They are planning something. I feel like, but it's hard to say what it is that they're planning because they're also very guarded. Okay? They're planning something, but they're also very guarded. So what is it that they're planning? Page of Cups reversed. See, ooh, y'all are both guarded, dude. You got your guard up, they got their guard up. It almost feels to me like this person is planning to try to figure out how to take control of this situation. Okay? Also, too, they are very, very concerned with how you perceive them. Okay? They want you to think that they have it all together. That they're very confident, and they're not. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. This person is not confident at all. This person has very low self-esteem, little to no self-respect, but they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that. And I don't know why. I don't know why it matters. I kind of feel like what they're doing is they're keeping an eye on you. They check up on you from time to time, and they're hoping that you do the same. So they're trying to paint a picture of who they are and in your mind. They're trying to paint the picture of themselves in your mind for you. Make sense? I think it's bullshit. I do think this person is very, very guarded. But what are they planning? Because I'm not seeing any action here. I'm not seeing any action here. 9 of Swords. See what I'm saying? So I think what it is that they're doing is they're planning on what they would say or do if you were to ever come back. I think they're too damn scared. They're too damn scared, too nervous. I think you intimidate the hell out of this person, honestly. Yeah, but, don't ever count on them telling you that. They will take that to their grave, okay? Okay, well, let's see. Their feelings at the deepest level. They don't feel like the two of you would work together as a very good team. And they're not even 100% convinced that it would be worth putting in the work if you did come back. Right now, their only concern is trying to heal from this, trying to get over this, or at least trying to make you think that they have. I really think they genuinely want to get over this, though. What's the best advice? What's the best advice? Yeah, we gotta close this cycle out somehow. We've got to close this cycle out somehow. Okay? It would be amazing if you could do your own energy work in here. And we've talked about that a lot in this video. I've told a few other signs how to do this, but to make a long story short, you have to redefine the meaning of the experience. And I think once you understand how much power you actually have over your own life, that's when it gets really easy. You know, we are so accustomed, everybody wants to run to people like me and ask, what was I meant to learn? You know, what was this meant to teach me? And it's like, you tell me that. You tell me what you learned. You have more power over your life experience than I do. What did you learn? I know you learned at least one thing. Okay? So take one thing that you learned and you use it to create something new. And then whenever you create that new thing, express gratitude for the experience. Because this new thing wouldn't have happened if that experience hadn't happened. Does that make sense? That's like the 5th time that I've said that today, so I don't want to harp too much on that. Emotional independence. So for those of you who do decide to open communication with this person, I wouldn't do it until you know that you are emotionally independent. Okay? I wouldn't open up communication if this person could possibly trigger you. Okay? So go inside and have a conversation with yourself and ask yourself, could this person trigger me if they say the wrong thing? If the answer is yes, don't do it. Don't do it. Because I feel like this person will definitely try. I feel like they will try. Okay? So just keep in check with yourself to make sure whether or not you've done enough healing. Okay? And if you haven't, work on that. Work on that. But this person's moving like a turtle. So if you're waiting on them to reach out, doesn't look like it's happening anytime soon. Let's get the details of the next person coming in. Details of the next person coming in. Details. Woo! Speaking of emotional independence, you have somebody who's very emotionally independent coming into your life. Not clingy, not needy, not jealous, not insecure, and it's probably going to be a breath of fresh air. A breath of fresh air, dude. You know what I'm kind of feeling? I'm feeling like this person's probably been into you for a while and you didn't even realize it. Mm-hmm. This person been digging you for a while and you either just didn't realize it or you were just playing dumb and ignoring it and pretending you didn't realize it. You can never tell with an Aquarius, you know? You can never tell if an Aquarius is playing dumb or if they're actually oblivious. And I mean, honestly, sometimes you're playing dumb, sometimes you're not, right? Sometimes you are actually oblivious as hell. Other times you know exactly what's going on and you're playing dumb, you know? So it's hard to say. Some of you really literally did not know this person was into you. That could have been flirting with you hardcore. Others of you kind of had an idea, but maybe you just got shy and just pretended to not realize it, you know? I've done both, honestly. I've been on both ends of that, so. But right here in the heart of the spread, bam, 10 of Cups. Lots and lots and lots of potential. Okay? Lots of potential. What's this person's true intentions? What are their true intentions? They want to come forward with a love offer. They may be just a little bit emotionally immature as well, but not a bad person. They may kind of have a bit of like a teenager's perspective on love and relationships, but I don't see them having any bad intentions. No, they have a very positive outlook. A very positive outlook on the future between the two of you. They know that the two of you have a lot of potential. Okay, what's the advice? What's the advice? King of Pentacles. Ooh, beware and do not let this turn into a sex-based connection. Okay? Now, we're all adults. You know what I'm saying? I can't say don't sleep with them. If you want to, go ahead. But just if you're going to sleep with this person, especially like very early on, be sure you're operating from a place of energetic awareness. Okay? Energetic awareness. If it starts to get to the point, and you know it's so easy for this to happen, if it starts to get to the point to where it's like, is that all we have in common? Is it we're horny? Is that it? Is that all that we, you know what I'm saying? Kind of back away from that a little bit. Back away from that. Can we be friends? Can we go a week without having sex and still be friends and still have a good time, still hang out? Okay? If not, you want to be careful because like I said, from an energetic level, what happens every time you sleep with somebody? Y'all's energy gets tangled up like a ball of fishing line. Every time. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your sign is. Every time you sleep with someone, you ever seen a tangled up ball of fishing line? That's what happens to y'all's energy. That's what happens. And that can be a bitch to untangle from that. It can be a biatch, okay? Other than that, though, focus on healing from the past. Be sure you are emotionally independent as well. Focus on healing from the past, okay? Any baggage that you're carrying from the past, focus on that, okay? Be sure you leave the past in the past, okay? You got to do that in here. You can't fake it. You can't fake it. This is something that has to be done in here, okay? Because if you get into a new connection with somebody, you can never mention the past person's name. Maybe the new person doesn't even know that that person exists. But energetically, if you're still hooked to them, see what I'm saying? If you're still carrying that energetic baggage, universe sees that, dude, and it will manifest. So in here, you have to be able to tell yourself the past is done. The past is done. Even if the past person came back begging for me right now, it wouldn't happen. It just wouldn't, okay? So be sure you completely walk away from and completely abandon anything from the past, okay? And more than likely, you know what time it is? It's time for you to take your running shoes off and get comfy. You're going to be here a while, okay? All righty. Pisces. Pisces. Ooh, speaking of Pisces, as soon as I split the deck, there's your card. All right, let's look at the past person first. Past person first. What's the energy looking like between Pisces and the past person? Ooh, Five of Swords. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody here has some bad intentions. Could be possibly plotting vengeance. That could be you or them, or y'all could both be doing that to each other. Somebody here is plotting vengeance, though. Ooh, you still keep an eye on them, don't you? Oh, yes, you do. This was a very unhealthy connection. This was not a very healthy connection. I don't feel like this person, honestly, I just don't feel like their intentions were all that good, dude. I really don't. I honestly kind of feel like this was unrequited love. That's what this feels like to me. It feels like you dumped a lot of emotional energy into this and didn't receive anything in return. Okay. Could be a Virgo for some of you. I have Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Capricorn, Taurus again. But honestly, I'm feeling like you have completed a karmic cycle. This was a karmic soul connection, okay? And you have completed it. But some of you are kicking yourselves in the ass. Some of you are kicking yourselves in the ass with regret. You feel like you wasted your time. You feel like that connection was pointless. It was meaningless. You know, I wish I could go back and erase it. No. Okay? No connection is ever a waste of time. Ever. Never. Four of Wands. So I do feel like more than likely you will be exploring new opportunities, but with this past connection, it's gotten to the point where you had to throw in the white towel. You had to completely throw in the white towel, and I'm feeling like there's another energy in here. Feeling like there's another energy in here. Now, I know this isn't everybody, but this just came to me. Some of you, that friend that they told you not to worry about, they're with them now. Some of you already know the person that this person's running after. And yep, they sure did. Let's get the detail. Well, hang on. Not next person yet. Let's look at the advice. What's the advice? Because that looks like a pretty solid, finality to that. What's the advice? Would it be a good idea for Pisces to communicate? What would happen if Pisces reached out to communicate? Three of Pentacles. I do feel like you would find out about a third party. Okay. You would find out about a third energy. Temperance, Knight of Cups reversed. Okay. So, okay, if you do choose to reach out and communicate with this person, I don't expect a full-on reconciliation. If you set your expectations and your hopes too high, you will end up very disappointed. Very disappointed. But actually what this is telling me with the Page of Swords reversed is that right now I don't think that's a very good idea. I don't think that's a very good idea. How about this? Meet me in the middle, okay? So I'm not going to say do or don't communicate with this person. How about this? Hold a space for you and this person to communicate one day. And between now and then, dedicate your life to making sure that the next time you and this person communicate, they have to get to know you all over again. You should heal and evolve so hard that they don't even recognize you. Then they'll regret it. That's when they'll regret it. Make them regret it, dude. Dedicate your life to making sure that this person feels like an idiot. And if you do, you'll be thankful. You'll be thankful. You'll be so happy they came into your life, and they'll be regretting it like an idiot. Yep. All right, let's get the details on the next person due to come in. Next person coming into Pisces' life. Who is this person? What are the details? Thank you for the super chat, Carrie Ann. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's get the details on the next person coming in. Woo! Yeah. Some of y'all got your person about to show up. Oh, as soon as I split the deck, though, yo, check it out. Yo, some of y'all about to get the big break you've been waiting for. Some of y'all about to get that big break you've been waiting for, though. Let's get 3 shuffles here. 1, 2 more. Ooh, Judgment. I love it. Listen to me very carefully. Okay? Everything that you have been through happened for a reason. Everything. Everything that you have been through happened for a reason. It may not make much sense right now, but in order, okay, so there are 2 types of manifestations, okay? A type and B type. I haven't given this a little lecture in a while, so for the new faces, there's 2 types of manifestations, and everybody gets the 2 confused. A type manifestations are things that are basically like repeats of past experiences. You know, like a new car, or a new apartment, or a new job making the same amount of money, or, you know what I'm saying? And even if you've never had a car before, you can find somebody who has. It's not hard to take a pen and a paper and write down the steps that it takes to make this manifestation happen. That's an A-type manifestation. B-type manifestations are those big, huge, life-changing manifestations. The thing about a B-type manifestation is it requires a different version of you. You have to become a totally different person. This is unlike anything you have ever experienced before. Okay? You and your actual person can't come together until you are a frequency match. Okay? What does it take? What does it take in order to become a frequency match to an actual fulfilling, successful relationship? What does it take? You have to be fulfilled and feel happy, whole, and complete first. Okay? What shows up in your life is a reflection of what's in here, not a solution to what's in here. Okay? This is the problem that we have with everybody on the planet today. Okay? They're running and trying to find relationships to be a solution to what's going on in here. Pain, sadness, loneliness, heartache. And it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way at all. When we bring a person into our life, that person is going to mirror back to us whatever's going on in here. So, what does it take for you to finally see your self-worth? I was just telling, I forget what sign I was talking to this about half hour ago or so, but what does it take? The universe got to keep bringing you people and bringing you people and bringing you people who treat you like shit. Not to be mean, but to make your head pop out of your ass and you see your self-worth. Universe will keep applying pressure and applying pressure and applying pressure and applying pressure until, BAM, you snap and say, no, never again. Never again. I know my value. I know it. I know it. Period. Anybody out there that's too stupid to see it, I don't need in my life. I would rather be alone than bring somebody into my life that's too stupid to see my value. Period. If you're too dumb to see my worth, I don't need you. 9 of Cups. I'm good. I'm good. I got me. I don't need you. Now, I don't mean go be single and independent. That's 9 of Pentacles. I mean, I'm happy. I don't need anybody to make me happy. I fill the void in my own heart first. First. Then the universe brings me the person that matches that frequency. Bam. Sweet. So it's going to start making sense for a lot of you over the next year or so. After this person shows up, if you give your past an honest look back, it's all going to make sense. It's going to make perfect sense. Perfect sense. What's the advice here? Best advice for Pisces when the next person comes in. What is the advice? Ooh, the Chariot. So don't do anything to change the rate in which this is moving. If it starts moving real fast, let it move fast. If it seems like it's moving real slow, let it move slow. Let it move at whatever rate it wants to. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. Don't take on too much. Don't take on too much. And the 5 of Cups in the reverse. Hang on. Hangman. Don't sit around and wait on this person to show up. Okay? Don't sit around and wait on this person to show up. Allow the universe to bring this person into your life whenever the universe feels like the time is right. Okay? My person's going to show up at some point, at some time between now and the rest of all eternity. Universe going to bring me my person. Until then, I'm focusing on my healing, happiness, evolution, and ascension. Okay? And when anybody shows up in your life, let them do whatever they want. This is very important. Somebody shows up in your life, let them do what they want. And they will show you what they want. If you take anything away from this video, take that. You want to know how somebody feels? Step back and let them do whatever they want. That'll show you how they feel. No. If I want to know what your feelings and intentions are, I'm going to do this. I don't got to say nothing. I don't have to sit around racking my brain, driving myself nuts, trying to figure it out. I'm going to let you do whatever the fuck you want, and you're going to show me your feelings and intentions. It's the quickest, easiest way to bypass a bullshit connection. But we don't do that, do we? See, this is when the ego starts fucking things up. The universe is straight up showing you. And the ego, no. No, maybe it's this and that. Maybe this, maybe that, maybe blah, 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 blah. And the ego starts making up excuses, trying to dissect it and, tell you and lie to yourself and all this stuff. When a person shows you their true colors, don't try to repaint them. Now, when a person shows up in your life and you let them do whatever they want and they choose to stick by your side, they choose to keep coming back, they choose to stop talking to other people. They choose. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different eye-opening experience right there. That's how you know that you're with your person. You won't need to tell them. You won't need to ask them where they're going. You won't need to ask them who they're talking to. Because when your person shows up, I can't really give it words to describe what it feels like, but you know that you can trust them. See, the sad thing is, so many people on the planet today have never met a person that they can actually trust, so they don't even know what it feels like. Most people have no clue what it really feels like to be able to trust somebody. No clue. They don't have a clue. Let them do what they want, and they'll show you what they want. Okay? Alrighty, I finally feel like the messages that all my signs of the zodiac needed to hear have come through, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. It's a big old long one, man, but thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all the love and the support and the positive feedback you guys continue to show me day in and day out every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find the information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity.